Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to this Akashic meditation to reset your nervous system and open you up to receiving. So when we are in a more relaxed, grounded state, it is easier to create. We are a match to solutions. We are a match to new possibilities and new ideas, and we expand our capacity to receive what it is we desire. So as you jump in, say hello. I know this is a powerful one for so many of us because we live in a time where our body is often in overdrive, where it's in survival mode. So we're going to help you relax today. We're going to help you open up to receive all that you're manifesting, but in our Akashic journey today, we're going to focus specifically on something you're desiring to call in, to create, to manifest, and we're going to work some magic in the Akashic field. Hi, Megan. So good to have you here. Sarah, Kim, Vicky. Good morning, Vicky from New Zealand. You're in my future. Every time I see someone in Australia or New Zealand, I'm like, you're in the future. How does it look? Christine, welcome. Diana, so good to have you. Jagdeep, so good to have you here. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. So I also want to share as well, we are down to the final 48 hours to join the Akashic certification. So if you've been feeling called to this space, now is the time. And then our mastermind calls will begin in February. So February the 8th, which is coming up, but it gives you a little bit of time before we connect on our group Zoom calls to begin mastering your work and the records, getting comfortable accessing your records and knowing the questions to ask to receive guidance and information from that space. So once this video is done, I'm going to attach the link above, or you can just message me, Akashic certification, and I will send you all the details. All right, let's dive right in here. So our nervous system, this is how our brain, our nerves, our spinal cord transmits energy throughout our body. And because of the society we currently live in, where we tend to be overstimulated, our nervous system can easily become dysregulated. So when our nervous system is dysregulated, we'll feel anxiety, stress, or tension. We may have trouble receiving. We may have trouble sleeping. We may have trouble relaxing. And again, this is so common for all of us. Or I see this with entrepreneurs. When you do relax, there's this feeling of guilt of I should be doing more. And yet what tends to happen when our nervous system is dysregulated is we are taking a lot of action, but nothing is actually really getting accomplished. It's more like we're going in circles because we're not clear and we're not focused and we're just kind of bouncing around in survival mode. And you know, the more that we're able to relax, the more that we become attuned to new possibilities, to new creative solutions, to new ideas when we are in that relaxed and grounded state. Much easier to create from that space. So I've been noticing, like an example I want to give of this because it can just help kind of put it in perspective. So I notice with my cat Katana, do I have any other cat lovers here, or just in general? This applies to all animals, and I love all animals. So in the old house I lived in, there would be some cats that were just outdoor cats, and they would often come over to our house. And if my cat was inside and saw another cat come over by our door and like roll around in on the pavement in front of our door, she would go crazy because she's so territorial. Her tail would puff up, she would be huffing and hissing and in that fight or flight mode, which in that situation would serve her. Or sometimes we would run into a cat outside and thankfully they would never actually fight, but you could see her going into that mode. And if I was there, I would also go into that fight or flight mode as well. And in those situations, of course, it serves animals if they actually need to fight, right? When we are in that survival mode, all the blood flow goes to our legs, which is really good if we need to run away, or to our jaw, which is good if we're biting something. But day to day, we're usually doing neither of those things. It doesn't serve us to run really fast, and it doesn't serve us to bite other people. What we also notice in animals, or what I would notice in my cat Katana, I would close the door, take her inside, and she would feel calm again a few minutes later. It's like that reaction shut off. It turned on to serve her in that moment when maybe she would actually need to fight, but she didn't stay in that state for very long afterwards. She just relaxed, the threat is gone. But with humans, we often stay in that state for a prolonged period of time. And that's when we can also begin to see health issues occurring, where our body is just unable to relax and sleep, which of course will make it more likely that we're getting colds or flus, or that our body isn't functioning the way that it's able to when we're able to relax and rest. Or emotionally, this is when we could see chronic anxiety or panic attacks, because we're not meant to have that adrenaline and that cortisol circulating in our body for long periods of time. When it serves us, it's wonderful. But again, when in our day-to-day life are we going around needing to actually fight people? Like, hopefully not very often, but if there ever is a time where we do, this, response, of course, serves us. But if it's like day-to-day and we're driving, doesn't really serve us. Or if we are at home behind our computer screen creating content for our business, it doesn't serve us to be in that state. So you can see where it would serve us much more to know how to turn that off and come back to a space where we're relaxed and where we are grounded. Okay, who do we have jumping in here? Natasha, I have 3 black cats. Love them. They are healers. Oh, I love that. Yes, love cats. We got cat lovers here. As I said, I'm just like a full-on animal lover, but it was just so interesting to like observe that and see that in a new way with my cat and see, oh, they're able to like turn it on, turn it off. But as humans, we have, our unconscious programming gets very confused and it becomes harder to actually turn that response off. So what do the Akashic Records have to do with all of this? So the Akashic Records can help us heal the trauma that puts our body into overdrive. A lot of what causes this is unhealed or unprocessed emotions or even trauma from our past. That's still, it's like active today in our field somewhere. So the records help us heal that. The records can also help us align to our highest timeline for this earthly journey. And for none of us, like our highest timeline is not stress, panic, illness, or anxiety. We may go through seasons where we're navigating that. That's certainly not our highest path. So the records can help us shift our frequency. So we are embodying a new energy, a new frequency, a new timeline where we are feeling good in this human form, the vehicle that we have to navigate this earth plane. So it can support us with that. Can also give us insight on what may be causing our body to go into that panic response and really look at that and heal that, or simply just shift our energy so we're no longer activating that higher timeline. Now, of course, today we can't do all of this work. I don't want to say that healing always has to be a long, drawn-out process or, put that out there. It doesn't. We can shift and heal things quickly. I also, want to put it in perspective of what we are doing today. But in the Akashic certification, we will be able to go deeper with this, calming your body, calming your nervous system. I actually think this is behind a lot of the results people create around doubling their income, around overcoming fears of visibility, around being able to show up, around having that idea come through for the program they want to offer the world. It makes sense because when our body is in a more relaxed, calm stage, we're in an energy of receptivity. But what we can do today is begin that process of clearing out heaviness, clearing out density, and changing the association you have with something you're working on manifesting right now. Because another thing that can happen in our life is when we have something we really want to create and manifest, we put a lot of energy toward it. But the energy that's put toward it can be a mixed signal. So there's a part of us that says, I really want this, I really desire it. Then there may be another part of us that's afraid to achieve it. Is it safe to achieve it? Can I achieve it? I haven't achieved it yet. So we have all this mixed energy that can again put our body into overdrive or cause this feeling of pressure or this feeling of need. And can we create from pressure and need? Yes, we've seen that happen often on this earthly plane, people just working harder, pushing a little more. We can create from this space. But as we ascend and we are tapping into these new frequencies, the new earth, there is a new way of creating. One that allows for greater ease, one that allows us to be more grounded in our true power. And that's what I envision for all of us, not needing to create from this space of survival or pressure, but from this more aligned, empowered place, because then we enjoy the process more as well. What's the point of achieving these amazing goals if to get there we've had to burn ourselves out or sacrifice what we really value? It just defeats the purpose. So we want to not only enjoy the end result of our manifestation, which really there is no end, because everything we create, we then just spark a desire for something new. And that's a beautiful thing when we're doing that from an abundant place instead of a space of lack. Yet we also get to enjoy the journey there. When we enjoy the journey there, we are also more likely to enjoy the achievement of our goal as well. How's all of this landing so far? Ashley, hello goddess. Aloha. Oh, Amber, so good to see you here. Hello from Kansas. Beautiful. Say hi if you're just dropping in. Susie from Ontario, welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, so a little bit of background there, and then really, I just want to go into this meditation. I want you to actually experience it. The reason I share some of the background is just to get a sense of how your nervous system may be doing, and how expanding, a way to expand our capacity to receive, making that connection of, oh, if I'm more relaxed, if I'm more grounded, if I'm more centered, it's going to be easier for me to receive the experiences that I desire. It's like if we put a new lens on, we begin to see through the lens of our higher self, who sees opportunity, who sees possibility, and it's just such a game changer. So with that being said, we are going to go into the records. I would love to hear if anyone here is new to the records. I know so many of you joined me for the 3-day mini series, and on day 2 and day 3 of that, which are under featured videos in the group, we did go into the Akashic Records. So you may already be getting familiar with that. I know some of you here are in the Akashic certification. In that case, you're probably getting very practiced at accessing your records, calibrating to that frequency, and being able to receive guidance, healing, information from that space. So if you are new, that's awesome as well. I love being able to guide people in this space. I'm going to guide you through the entire process. You're going to use your full name to open and access your records, and I'll cue you when it's time for that. So don't stress over any of this. That would defeat the purpose of relaxing our nervous system. So I invite you to enjoy the process, to not put any pressure on yourself, to really trust that you'll receive exactly what it is you need from this space. I trust that for you. You are always receiving exactly what you need. So sync that ball of consciousness, as my mentor said years ago, and this always stuck with me. Sync that ball of consciousness from your head into your heart space. We love our analytical and logical mind, yet when we are exploring the Akashic field, it helps to do this from the wisdom that we hold in our heart, which transcends logic and our analytical mind, and is often so much bigger than our human self can understand. So when we're trying to understand the records from just the lens of our human mind, it's often too much for it to grasp. But our heart recognizes this space. Right. Okay, let's do this. Let us go into the records. So I invite you to close your eyes, focus on your breath, allow yourself to really land in this moment in time where all of your power is. And with every inhalation and exhalation, your body begins to relax more and more. Inhaling new energy, exhaling any tension and stress. As you hold the intention to come back to your divine soul blueprint, who you are beyond the labels, titles, projections, who you are beyond the energy taken on from other people or places, come back to your soul blueprint, your soul truth. And as you do that, feel any dense layers falling away from your emotional body, your energetic body, your physical body. Anything feeling heavy is released. Anything weighing you down, let it go. Coming back to your blueprint, back to your truth, and begin to radiate your energy, your unique light out into the world around you. And we'll now begin to focus our awareness on our central column of light. This column of light flows from above the crown of your head throughout your body. Begin to hear the sound of your breath as it flows throughout this column of light, becoming aware of any colors, any symbols that represent your unique soul blueprint, coming back home to your truth. And we will send this column of light, like the roots of a tree, all the way down into the crystalline core of Mother Gaia. Follow this column of light down through your legs, your feet, into the floor, all the way down through the layers and the dimensions of Mother Gaia. And as you connect into this space, allow yourself to be held and supported as you further hand over anything that's feeling heavy. Any worries, any doubts, hand it over and witness as Mother Gaia easily, effortlessly alchemizes this energy into the highest and best good for all. And as you begin this process of releasing what no longer supports your highest path, you are already opening up to receiving. And today we will call in the energy of peace, the energy of calmness, the energy of love, and whatever else you desire, any other frequencies you desire to play in, call the energy in now as you take a deep breath. Bring that energy up through your central column of light, all the way up into your auric field, your physical body, moving throughout every cell and atom of your body as you calibrate to this frequency of peace, of calmness. You notice your body is already relaxing. And then continue to follow this column of light up through the crown of your head, all the way up past the stars, past the moon, past the galaxies, all the way into the ether, the Akasha, the realm of pure potential and pure possibility. Hold the intention now to call forward your highest path for ease, for flow, for relaxation. Call forward that energy, that timeline now. Feel the frequency of it coming in, and if this energy of your highest path for ease, flow, relaxation could be represented by a color, what would that color be? Allow your higher self to reveal that color to you. Trust that what you receive is absolutely perfect as you take a deep breath here. And release. Bring this energy, this color, this frequency down your central column of light. See this color traveling all the way down. Hear it traveling down. Feel the frequency of it as it enters in through your soul star chakra, then into your physical body, flowing throughout every cell, every atom, mixing with the energies of Mother Earth. You notice your vibration is already beginning to rise, and old stagnant energy is beginning to clear. And it is in this space we will sound the 5 sacred ohms that will open and access your Akashic Records. With this ohm, I relax my body. With this ohm, I relax my mind. With this ohm, I release my ego. With this ohm, I call in the light. With this ohm, I open up the Akashic Records of Cara Lee Melendi. So I invite you to say your full name given at birth. The records are now open, As you access this space, take a moment to calibrate to the frequency of the Akashic field, acknowledging your spirit team here to guide your journey today. Angels, guides, loved ones, ascended masters, divine teachers, all beings working in your highest and best good with healing, guidance, information to share with you today. Allow them to surround you with love. And your spirit team now guides you to a healing chamber that's present for you in your unique records. Make your way to that healing chamber now. And as you step in, you feel an energy of calmness and peace washing over you. This bubble of light and love surrounds your body and energy field. Notice what color it is. Notice the size and trust that this is absolutely perfect for you because it's appearing in your records, and your higher self and spirit team know exactly what can best support your transformation. And now begin to focus on an area of your life that you may have had caused pressure, stress, or tension. An area in your life that's causing pressure, tension, or stress. And as you call it to mind, hold the intention that you shifted today. You may already notice it's shifting through this journey, through being in this space, through being in this healing chamber. And you trust your body will continue to relax more and more. And once you locate where the tension or stress is being held in your body, give yourself permission to let it go. See it leave your body or your energy field like a cloud of smoke. And the color changes as it leaves your body, and it alchemizes through the power of this healing chamber. So you notice where that density or pressure is being held. You witness as it leaves your body and energy field and dissolves, alchemizes, changes form. Beautiful work. And as this happens, you feel lighter and lighter, more and more relaxed. Still allowing the density to leave, the heaviness to leave as you begin to affirm, it's safe to relax. As I release pressure, I open up to creative solutions. Every problem has a solution. Every question has an answer. I relax, I allow, and I receive, continuing this process in this healing chamber of handing over the density, tension, or stress, and witness as it changes form, no longer that heavy cloud. It is alchemized into a color, into an energy that supports you. You feel your body becoming lighter and lighter, more and more relaxed as this old energy leaves. And we're now going to begin to focus on something you desire to create or manifest, trusting that this alchemization process will continue. The old energy is being cleared, transmuted, healed, and in the space connected to the wisdom of your records, you are opening up to receiving. You are remembering the powerful creator you are. Call to mind something you desire to manifest or create in your life at this time. Bring it into your awareness and then feel the power of it in your heart. Something you desire to receive, to create, to manifest. And begin to see it through a new lens today. Because you are tapped into a higher frequency, you are accessing infinite intelligence, you are now seeing through the lens of your higher self. See it through these new eyes. See this desire as a ball of light. And as you focus on creating this light, this ball of light continues to expand. As you focus on what you desire, see that ball of light continuing to expand. That desire is expanding, growing bigger and bigger. And as you focus on the frequency of this creation, the ball expands even more. And your spirit team is now adding their love, their awareness to this creation, and you witness as it expands even more. You begin to be surrounded by that frequency. You feel it moving throughout every cell, every atom, and the light of this desire, this creation begins to expand even more and even more. And you feel the space easily being created for you to receive what it is you desire. And you have this deep knowingness that your desires are fully supported. Take a deep breath here. Release. Anchoring all of this in mind, body, and spirit, only that in your highest and best good to receive, releasing what no longer serves and supports you. And we will hold the intention that this desire, this manifestation will continue to grow and be supported by infinite intelligence. And your human body will continue to stay in this relaxed, centered, grounded state where you are open and ready to receive. And with this final Om, we will now close the Akashic Records. The records are now closed. Feel your feet flat on the floor. Bring awareness back to your breath and just take your time coming back to this moment. Use your breath as a way to ground you. Feel the seat beneath you. And again, take your time coming back because the energy activated, as you can probably tell, is still at work.